body's making all the noises now. Like, it just, this sounds okay, I think, I'm not sure. The biggest problem I normally have when I do, this kind of sensitivity is that when, like, you are editing it, the sound file, there's like loud moments and soft moments, and trying to bring them together is hard. Well, I struggle too. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? I think this will maybe we'll do some more of like a fabrics sound video. We have our apron on. I need to find like a way to make it more so maybe I'll get like a high chair, but not a high chair because that's what you give to infants. Holy cow, the mouth sounds are too much. Okay. Let's try some finger fluttering. I'm thinking of transitioning to doing more content with just this microphone. Just this one. We have some coffee here so that there is adequate energy. My favorite thing at the moment is to mix. Wow, that's too much mouth sounds. It's like is to mix coffee with chocolate, white isolate, and cocoa. Yeah, it's like amazing. Well, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's like close to amazing without using things that are like very high in sugars. I should have gone more like fluffy. Oh, this is a good. Yeah, you can like hear the bassiness from the taps. The bit like it's like the force of the sound is very like quiet. That's a lot. I'm scared to touch the mic. I feel like that might be a little bit dangerous, but we can like try brushing. Oh no. We're not gonna do any of that. That'll be a little bit too much. A little bit. I feel like that was my kettle or something. Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm thinking of doing a little challenge for myself more than anything. Not like a challenge video or anything, but a little challenge. Oh, something that just occurred to me is that what's mind-blowing about this microphone, I should have, want to save up maybe and get another one, because then I can have stereo at this quality. But what's amazing to me is a lot of microphones, if you're not into microphones or into recording or anything, this maybe you probably won't care about this, or it won't maybe make sense, but a lot of microphones have like noise inside the mic. When you, the more gain you apply, the more like noise it is that becomes, that's there. It's like internal was saying is I was thinking of setting myself a challenge where either as the video that I make or in addition to the video I make, I want to make a video every single day, or attempted to do this. I don't know if I'll manage to stick to it, but attempt to make a video every single day where I improve one thing in the video. So for example, today we can say that I have improved the audio quality, and the way that I've improved the audio quality is I have taken my laptop and I have heated it in a different room, and I have this very long XLR cable going all the way there, and this very long headphone cable going all the way to the other room, because the not so good design, well maybe it's not like bad design, but the sound card that I have uses a Type-C cable, and Type-C cables start to get ineffective at longer distances, and that's a problem because now I can't have my sound card with all its controls and stuff next to me and be changing the controls while I'm doing stuff and monitoring stuff, because it uses a Type-C cable. So that's something interesting. It's getting back to the thought I had the other day, where you don't know about the specific details, technical details that will be important about a topic or a field before you get in. Once you get in and start being and doing things in that field, then you're like, ah yes, I should have, or it would be valuable to have a sound card where it uses a different kind of technology or of cable to transfer information to a computer or a laptop or whatever you are using as a multi-track recorder. Yeah, so something interesting in hindsight. What I really need to do, actually, what I really need to do is I need to get my computer. It's a mission, but I need to take my computer out of the case that it is. Another like mistake that I made, not the worst mistake, but like quite a big one, was when I bought my computer, I cheaped out on the case. I was like, what's important is the components, right? You want enough RAM, you want like a CPU that can handle like encoding and running multiple